What's up, everybody? It's me. It's your boy AlexisMaurice, and I just got through watching all the shenanigans of Sunday's episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Jamaican Beef Patty, episode 13, season 8. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Now, while I take my first sip, well, before I take my first sip, all gone, drip, drip, drop, I need you to go ahead and like this video. I need you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I need you to share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that stuff, because you know a bitch is trying to come up, okay? Cheers. So on this episode, Cynthia decided that she was going to, 1, plan a couple's trip for all of the ladies and their booze. 2, she was going to be going to Jamaica to shoot this Cynthia Bailey eyewear commercial, girl, that we still ain't seen this commercial yet. But maybe she's waiting until after all of the shenanigans are over to premiere it. But, I mean, where's the commercial, Cynthia? And another thing, Cynthia, you need to do something with your damn closet, girl. Now, I ain't the one to try to tell people how to decorate their house, but you need to call Trina Braxton's little boyfriend, Lil Boo, over to your house so he can build you some shelves and some stuff like that, because you need to get that closet in order, girl. You just got too much clothes. You just got too much clutter all over the damn place. And Peter, I love them Jamaican pumas that you had too. But Cynthia tells Peter that I'm just going to go ahead and go with Kim Fields for the commercial. Now, here's my thing. Cynthia, just as you had the opportunity to have that conversation with your husband, you should have called Kenya ahead of time and told her that she didn't get the job, okay? That you wasn't hiring her to shoot your little damn commercial. It was not appropriate for Kenya to find out about this situation that she didn't get the job on a bus with everybody else. That's all I'm saying. So let's talk about all the shit that transpired on this damn bus. First of all, Kim Fields, I ain't trying to tell you how to parent, girl. I'm just offering you some unsolicited advice. Leave them damn churn home. I'm with Phaedra on this, and them kids need to be in school learning, okay? They need to be in school learning. You decided that you wanted to bring your kids on a couple's trip. Now, again, I'm not telling you how to parent, because you and your husband parent how y'all see fit. But there is a time and a place for children. And on a bus around grown folks talking about sex and alcohol and all of that stuff is not appropriate. Now, I'm pretty sure you kept the kids away. They had their own little things that they was doing. But I just personally feel that was not the environment for children to be in. When I grew up, Ricky and Arlene didn't play that shit. When it was time for grown folk to have grown folk conversation, or if grown folk stuff was on TV and we were a certain age, we had to leave the room, or we had to go about our business, or my mom and dad had left our ass home. Leave them children home and let them be in school learning. Just as you finally, girl, got a Blue's Clues and you hired yourself a nanny, you should have let that nanny sit her ass home. Let the babysitter sit home with the babies while you and your husband go out and get your freak on and you make a cute coin for your little business or your little household and stuff like that. Again, I ain't no parent, and I ain't trying to tell you how to parent your kids. All I'm saying is leave the kids home, girl. Just enjoy. Let this be an adult trip. So who else on the bus? We got Phaedra and Portia. Child, I'm loving their little messy ass energy on this trip in Jamaica, child. They just mess everywhere. They're the ones that started the mess on a bus. So Cynthia, what's up with this commercial? You know, did you hire your friend, or did you toss her to the curb, child? And all hell broke loose on the bus. You could tell Kenya's face just was like, okay, so you gonna hire her? She says she can't co-direct with me. Okay, I'm trying to be a professional and say that we can do this, but I guess Kim Fields, rooted to the tootie, said that she can't co-direct with me, so it's just over. Cynthia, you look like you had egg all over your face, girl, but you should have handled that shit before y'all even went on the trip. Then we got Bob and Sheree. Sheree, girl, where the hell did that come from? You and Bob. Now, I ain't judging, girl. You know, it's a little familiar eggplant for you. That's what Phaedra said. Bob must got that serious eggplant. But you know, you bought you some familiar eggplant on the trip, girl, so go ahead and get your freak on. Bob now slimmed down a little bit, his little bad eye or whatever the case may be. He said he put that bad eye on you, girl, and that's all she wrote, or whatever. But I'm actually glad to see Bob and Sheree, you know, kind of, you know, back together. And Sheree, girl, you just being messy down all this trip, girl. That's right. Earn your damn peach back. So fast forward to this little meeting down by the riverside, by the little bay on the patio that Cynthia had with Kim Fields and Kenya. Now, Kenya, girl, you know I love you. But I got to keep it real. I got to keep it 100. It seems like you just real salty because you didn't get the job. Okay? And that on top of that, Kim Fields got the job instead of you with your good friend Kenya. With your good friend Cynthia. Now, Kenya, you didn't make the pitch meeting, girl. If you didn't make the meeting, you can't expect to have a seat at the table. Okay? If you want your views or your pitch to be heard, you needed to be at the meeting. And according to what we saw on camera, you did not call Cynthia ahead of time and say, girl, I'm not going to be able to make it. Some shit came up with the house. I got to go take care of it. You didn't do that from what we saw. So based on that, you didn't get the job. A lot of times you have one shot, one opportunity, and Kenya, you missed your opportunity. So, oh well, you just didn't get the job. Don't try to create havoc and stir the pot for Kim Fields because Cynthia didn't give you the damn job. Now, I agree. Cynthia should have told you ahead of time, and you told her she was wrong for that. Now, Kenya, how you conducted yourself at that table, I was real disappointed in you, okay? I was real disappointed in you because, one, you was rude. You was talking like Kim Fields wasn't sitting right there next to you. And then you want to be rude talking about, did Miss Garrison teach you that way? How many commercials have you shot? Girl, you didn't get the job. You didn't get the job, so you were creating unnecessary drama, Kenya. You sitting at the table complaining to Cynthia, talking about that Kim Fields is isolating you or alienating you from your friends. No, she's not doing that. You're doing that all by yourself because you throwing a fit because you didn't get the job. Kim Fields was right. I'm sitting here at the grown-up table, and you're sitting here at the kiddie table throwing a fit. Now, Kenya, when you got up and you touched that girl's seat, you open yourself to another ass cutting like Portia gave you when she was pulling your hair last season on the reunion. You was all up in that girl's personal space. So if she had a reflex and she would have slapped the hell out of you, you can't blame nobody but yourself for that one. You had no business putting your hands on her chair. And right, she got her ass up and she walked off, as she should have. Now, if she would have picked up something and knocked the shit out of you with it, then you would have been wanting to press charges and stuff like that. Kenya, like I said, you my girl, but you was wrong for that. And Cynthia ass just sitting there like she didn't know what was going on. She was just getting on Kenya about sitting at the table acting like Kim Fields wasn't there. Well, Cynthia, you was sitting at the table acting like you ain't see these two grown women arguing. You should have shut Kenya down. Kenya, I have gone with Kim Fields as a friend. I'm asking you to respect that. If you can't respect that, then you are more than welcome to get back on the plane and carry your ass back to Atlanta. That's just how it should have went. Or you can stay in Jamaica and enjoy yourself, but I don't want to talk about this anymore. Cynthia was like, I still want to include you. I still want her to be talent or whatever the case may be. But girl, you ain't got nothing to do with behind the scenes when it comes to this commercial. But Cynthia, again, sat in silence and she didn't say nothing. And then afterwards, she want to correct Cynthia after everything is said and done. No, you should have corrected her ass while all of that confusion was going on. So Kim Fields goes and tells her husband, child, what had happened or whatever. And then he tells her she's infected. I wish my damn lover would come and tell me some shit like talking about I'm damn infected. No, I ain't infected. I ain't finna let no bitch check me like that. I'm gonna stand up for myself. He was telling me something, you need to calm down. No, you calm the fuck down. I'm just coming to tell you what happened. I didn't need your approval. Then Cynthia go cross and she go tell Nene what had happened or whatever. And I was just like, that's the wrong person for you to go vent to about what transpired between Kim Fields and you and Kenya. That was the last person to go tell anything. Well, fast forward, honey. Let's talk about this damn dinner. Guess who's coming to dinner? Lenithia Nene Leakes. That's right. Nene was the surprise guest to the dinner down to Jamaica. Here she come around the corner with Cynthia and her husband, and then here come Nene and her husband. Yes, bitch, yes, the bitch is back. And she comes and she exchanged with Sheree, out of all people. She even walked over to Kenya, gave Kenya a nice little hug, a little kiss. Her girl, I know you surprised to see me. Kenya was like, really? Really, bitch? Cynthia ain't even tell me that y'all was even talking with each other. Sheree was looking like, Nene? And then even Phaedra and Portia was just like, oh, okay, well, damn, I just talked to you yesterday. You ain't tell me nothing about that you was coming down here. But okay, have a seat, girl. It's good to see you. Nene pulls up and everybody just having a good old time. Just a good old kiki. And here they come bring up this Todd-ass commercial. I'm so sick of hearing about this damn commercial in this episode. Just like Kim Field's husband said, she should have shut this down, and she could have shut this down from the beginning. But they want to talk about the commercial, and King was like, I'm not here for this. Oh, wait, can we change the subject? Because if we ain't change the subject, I'm about to bounce. We around here around all this good weed, this Jamaican weed. I'm about to go roll me up a blunt, and I ain't got time to be dealing with y'all bitches. They wanted to talk about the commercial, so guess what Kenya did? She got up, and she walked off with her boo. They went on about their business. And then these women want to have a childish conversation about who's friends. So everybody telling Nene, Phaedra was telling Nene, Portia was telling Nene, Sheree was telling Nene that Kenya and Cynthia are good friends, that they are best friends. Or whatever. But Nene wasn't having it. Nene was at the table stirring up shit. She was like, no, there's no way that Cynthia and Kenya are just as good as friends as we were. Or whatever. She's a substitute. Cynthia was waiting for me. Cynthia and I are getting remarried again. And Nene was just eating that up. And it just, I was just like, girl, you are being very childish. And all of them was telling them they're good friends. But Cynthia, dumbass, fell for it. Well, you know, me and Kenya are friends, but it takes time to build a relationship. No. Now, I get what you're saying, Cynthia. Y'all aren't best friends, but y'all good Judies, and you could have expressed that a little bit more than the way you tried to downplay the relationship because your bosom buddy is back again. That just was not cute. And Sheree went over to Kenya's suite the next day and told Kenya, listen, is Cynthia one of your best friends? Well, yeah, she's one. Well, girl, she's saying that you ain't one of her best friends. She just said that y'all just getting to know each other or whatever. But let's talk about this mending fences of Nene and Sheree. You know, the Nene really gets on my nerves. Her word don't mean a hill of beans to me. I would never talk to Kim Zolciak again. I would never talk to Sheree Winfield again. I would never talk to Cynthia Bailey again. And girl, she talking to all three of them people again. Now, these girls finna sit here and act like they wasn't going at each other's throat talking about we always had a mutual respect for each other. Girl, I can't tell when. And y'all want to see act like y'all remember what y'all was beefing about? Well, let me remind you, okay? Let me tell you why y'all was beefing. Because I remember a conversation that y'all had at the beginning of one of them other seasons when Sheree was setting shit off again, first episode. Apparently, y'all was supposed to be booked for the same thing. And then Nene must have went behind Sheree back, or Sheree went behind Nene back and tried to cut a deal for just one of them. A mess. So, I don't remember, but I know y'all remember. Don't get in front of these cameras trying to play like y'all remember why y'all was beefing with each other. But anywho, y'all wanted to mend fences. The fences were mended. Y'all let bygones be bygones, but I'm just shut up. But don't try to play like y'all don't know why y'all was beefing with each other. But like I said, then Sheree went from that over to the other room, child, to tell Kenya. Cynthia says, y'all are not friends. So guess what Kenya do? She go on over to the suite or whatever. And Cynthia, let me holler at you for a minute. Oh, hey, girl, Mel. It's so good to see you, girl. Did you know Nene was here? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and talk to your sister for a few moments. So, Cynthia, what is this I hear about you denying me? Cynthia wanted to backpedal. No, I didn't deny you. You know how I feel. Or whatever. Me and you are good girlfriends. Yes, we not best friends. And, you know, Kenya was kind of sitting there looking dumbfounded like, well, girl, I thought me and you was good Judies. Well, we're not best friends, but we're friends. Cynthia with the backpedaling, with the flip-flopping. or whatever. And Cynthia telling me she getting mad now. Girl, what you getting mad for? You wasn't the one that you denied in front of everybody else. But I kind of feel sorry for Kenya just a little bit. And then here's why I feel sorry for Kenya. She didn't get the job, girl. Then one of her worst enemies, Nene Leakes, done walked through the door. And now she thought that she had a solid, stable relationship with Cynthia. But now that Nene's back, Cynthia's already kind of backpedaling and making it seem like that they're not friends. So I kind of feel sorry for Kenya just a little bit. But Kenya, the way that you handle situations, girl, you got to do a little bit better. But we're going to see about what's going to happen on this next episode, because now they're talking about Kim Phil's husband being gay. And I'm just like, okay, I know this is reality TV, but that is not a discussion that needs to be a group discussion in front of everybody. And then let alone it's in front of the camera, so it's about to be national news. So we're going to see how this goes, but just real tacky. Just really, that conversation is really, really tacky. And I think they're about to go hit real below the belt. But I'll talk to y'all next week, child. Bye.